Hey, welcome to Prabhashi Potpourri, a new episode and a new month to begin with. A month of love. But we have beyond love today. We have amazing guests who I love so much. So, yeah, Valentine month starting off with this amazing episode with amazing guests with me in the studio. Guess who it is? I kept telling you, take a guess at least to one guest, but the other one needs no introduction. When I say no introduction, doesn't mean that there's no introduction. It means that he is beyond introduction. A household name, someone that I very dearly love, an amazing human being is what I first say for him, and then the talent, a bundle of talent that he is, a celebrity, designer, and a stylist. Welcome, along with me, Rajesh Shetty.
Hi, good afternoon, Snigdhaa.
Hi, how are you, Rajesh?
I'm doing really good.
Really a pleasure having you.
Pleasure
Finally,
mine. Pleasure mine for
having
getting
something
me
like
here
this.
for such a prestigious place. I've been following you, all of
Thank you
your
so much.
episodes. I'm so honored to be here.
And because it's something new that I've launched, and I always wanted to do something very meaningful so that the people, get to understand the hidden truths about various industries that I'm trying to touch upon. Yeah. And the surprise guest, of course, you've taken a glimpse of him. He is someone who not only is a talent himself, but also is a talent and artist manager. Welcome, Aditya Srivastava. Both of them represent the Fashion Talent House.
Thank you.
Welcome, Aditya.
Thank you,
Welcome.
Snigdhaa. Thank you so much.
All right. So now, when we talk about the fashion industry, a lot of antennas go up. आज क्या बात होने वाली है is so much. I'm sure today as I said, we are making a Durandar episode.
For sure.
Yes.
Any which way, Durandar
Definitely.
2 is getting released.
उसके
before
पहले-
पहले हमारा
हमारा
Durandar
Durandar
launch हो रहा है.
Nothing like it.
Yes.
So there's so much that I would like to straight away, without further ado, let me start upon a question which is always there at the back of most of our minds. See, when you talk about fashion industry, a lot of people say कि भाई talent होना बहुत जरूरी है. Talent is very, very important. I'm sure you will agree to it, being a talent and artist manager. But do you think that it is, right now, it is only the followers that matter so much, or it is also the talent, or what ratio do you think it is? Rajesh, would you like to take on that?
Definitely, yes. So this is something people have to discuss about and know the facts, what's happening in the fashion fraternity today. Talent is an integral part of any individual. And there's a saying in India, anyone who's born in India are blessed, are talented, any form of art form.
Yeah.
But yet, for someone to be in the fraternity, a fashion fraternity,
industry,
there are a lot of protocols, there are a lot of definition and boundaries to get in to be a model or any part of the industry, like a makeup artist or a fashion choreographer or a fashion photographer. The arenas of work in the fashion fraternity is humongously big. But yet, the overall, when you summarize, a talent which is required for someone to sustain living in this industry, it's a must. We are all born talented people, but yet we need to know what we're doing. And for sure, it's just not that I have an Insta page, I do something,
All right.
I have a phone, so I click a picture, I become a fashion photographer, I know 5 models, I'm a model coordinator, I can walk the ramp with the heels, I've done one show, I'm a supermodel. No, definitely not. For me, this is definitely a myth. People who have achieved heights, people who have represented Bangalore at international levels as Femina Miss Indias or big time international models at Milan Fashion Week or Paris Fashion Week have, sorry to use the word, have slugged their ass off to be
Yes.
there for today.
Absolutely.
Yes, to be a model, height is a criteria, but height is just not the criteria. You need to have a passion to be a model. Be there.
Yeah.
It's a worship.
Yeah.
It's like any form of art. You need to dedicate yourself.
Right.
You need to be in the industry, work with the best people, and probably then claim yourself to be a model. And I don't know, we should call them supermodels before they could themselves calling out supermodels.
Yeah.
So I
Makes sense,
feel
yeah.
every individual should have talent and polish them and be there. And you need to know what category you belong to.
Yeah.
Everyone cannot be a model.
Right.
Few of them are print models. Few of them are commercial
the
model, TV
commercial
models.
models,
Couple of
TV.
them are ramp models, and very few are they play the role in both the
If
categories.
they're talented enough,
The talent
why
is
not?
enough,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
And
And I think who better than you, being an OG, 25
25 years, I'm
oh my
complete.
God, and counting. Let's
Yes,
put
and
it this
counting.
way.
Yes,
And it's
yes, yes.
amazing, you know.
25 is for me just a number.
Just a number.
Just a number.
We go together
We
back
get
long,
back
so I
long.
know.
Yeah, but yet this 25 years of my experience,
Yeah.
I think when I turn back and look into it, a lot of things
Lot of
that we've learned.
changes.
For me,
We will-
even today, it's a learning process.
Yeah.
And I can talk on and on and on this topic.
I'm sure. So that's what we want to do, touch upon most of the, topics or discussions about the fashion industry overall on the whole. And so the next one I'm going to ask you, Aditya, because it's not because, I'm particularly wanting to check on you whether you would be a better person to answer this, but it's only because you've seen as a third eye, right?
Definitely,
I'm
yes.
sure you've seen the front, the back, the side, left, right, center.
All over.
All over, all around. So this I want to ask, though it's a little thing that, people say social media is a big thing. Of course, it's taken over by storm for the last, I think, 5 or 6 years. It's been crazy. Ever since COVID, it's even
Right,
more.
right.
So do you think it has lowered the standards of the fashion industry? Do you feel that? And if so, why? That is
Definitely, it is lowered.
it has lowered.
Yes,
Social
yes.
media has
Yes,
lowered
yes,
the
yes,
standards
yes.
of fashion industry.
It has lowered and it
Interesting.
has raised also. I don't
Okay.
deny it's all about how you use.
Okay.
Right now, you just can't, as sir also said, you just can't click pictures or you just can't be on the road and take a selfie and claim yourself a supermodel or a model. They are obsessed with that. I am a model, I'm a supermodel.
Yeah.
See, what is a supermodel? You need to work with the best of designers,
Right.
best of fashion weeks, best of choreography. You learn a lot of things with your choreographers.
Yeah.
Right? Here it's not that case. Here it's like Insta mein jana hai, likes aana hai, I don't care how I look, I don't care what I do. I want to go, I want to click.
Yeah.
That's it. There's no makeup, there's no groom. I mean,
There's no
it's-
grooming, basically.
There's definitely no
this
grooming.
definitely would have 100% lowered, no? The
It is,
standards
it
of
is,
fashion
it is.
industry, because every second person is a supermodel for that matter.
Very
then,
true,
है
very
ना?
true.
कोई भी model बन जा रहा है.
Koi- nahin. So what I feel is no one wants to learn.
Very true.
Attitude, lots of attitude. You tend to tell them something,
them.
they get offended.
Offended. कि
ये
आप
क्या
कौन
बोल
होते हो
रहा
मुझे
है?
सिखाने के?
Exactly.
Oh,
My reels are
wow.
reaching 40,000. My reach is 1 lakh. Really? कौन देख रहा है यार आपको?
Actually, हाँ.
आप जानते हो कौन देख रहा है आपको?
Exactly.
No one knows
हो
who is.
सकता है
It's
कि
all number
some
games.
सड़क छाप somebody
No,
is watching. Or maybe
Irrelevant.
whoever is
Irrelevant.
watching.
Irrelevant.
But it is not in relevance to
Yes.
the industry.
Yes, yes.
Ah.
See, models who have given their, I mean, half of their decade
Yes.
almost
Yeah.
by being fit,
Yeah.
by taking care of the skin,
Yes.
doing so many
Much
shows.
shows.
Now these are proclaiming like, what is the competition like?
Ha, ha, ha.
Supermodels, models, and then these newbies who don't want to do anything. They just want to
Just
jump.
want to be-
I, as a talent manager, I handle all of his shows.
Yeah.
Right? He gives me the requirement. I know what his requirements are. And if I don't fulfill, I even know how he reacts.
Yes.
There are at times where photo dekh ke ho like, हाँ ठीक है,
Acha.
fine,
हाँ.
come be on board. We were so surprised when they land up there.
It's
Looks
somebody
are
who's
deceiving.
very
He
different.
he starts.
Oh yeah, I remember one of
He
those
starts
auditions.
rising.
I will-
I like, Aditya, didn't you see?
हाँ.
Didn't you check? I like, what do I tell at that moment
जो
where
आया
you
वो
just
सही देख
have
रहे हो.
2 hours to go and the model is already come and there do we sit and audition? No. So it is so blank where even we tend to get fooled.
Carried away, ना?
Carried
लोग
away and
carried
fooled
away कि
also.
कोई
Yes,
जो
yes.
देख रहा है, अब वो बोलते भी तो है जो दिखता है वो
वो
बिकता
बिकता
है.
है.
So it's like how they are portraying it is way different than what they are actually.
Very
You
true,
mean to
very
say, right?
Definitely. And he was quite strict. Next time, he said
No, this was
irrelevant.
one or twice we had
Yes,
this experience
yes.
because sometimes the requirements are last minute.
Yeah.
Sometimes we need to replace models for a lot
Right.
of other reason, or there are too many bookings of models in the town. There are
Yes.
too many shows happening.
Yes.
So randomly we don't get time to personally meet them to get them. We look at their profiles and the pictures and we get them. And that's what happens. But now that was one or two
But
experience.
when
But
you
now we
had
make
such
a
a thing,
point.
you make it a point
We
to
make
meet
it a
them
point that
Definitely.
we look at models and see, to have more value for this particular question that you asked for, there were a lot of definitely I need to use the word protocols that you had a standard height
Yeah.
for a model to be.
Right.
See, I think we still need to follow that. A
Yeah.
girl minimum 5'6" and above,
Yeah.
or 5'7" and above. A guy who's 6 and above. Okay, if they fit into this category,
Yeah.
and I think half their job as a model is done. So there's grace, there's already height. Getting into fitness, grooming themselves, looking nicer, it's a process.
It's
If
a
you have a
process.
will, you can definitely be there. You can
Yes.
learn to do
Yeah.
it. But I find people who are just fight. I'm not degrading. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
When I'm
Of course,
talking
the
about
viewers,
it.
yeah.
It's
Everything
nothing
is a
about body
criteria.
shaming. Nothing
Yeah.
about being short. I'm short. I'm 5'1". I mean, there's nothing about the height. But for such a category, when you want to be a model, I think for me, the most important category or criteria for anyone to be a model is the height. I keep telling him,
Okay.
immaterial how good they are or
Okay.
conventional look they are, it is a compulsion.
Okay.
Half the job is done. You can groom them and they look phenomenal. Any
Yes.
good clothes for a
Yes,
brand or a
yeah.
designer, the more the taller, the more merrier is what they look.
That is true.
So there are too many girls or boys who are in the town who are 5'1", 5'2". Yes, I appreciate the ambition, but for them there's a platform for print and shoots,
Commercial.
television bhi
Exactly.
hai,
Huh.
acting bhi hai, a lot of other things
Lot
are
of
there.
mediums,
Options
lot of
are
are
mediums.
there.
lot of
ऐसा नहीं है कि they don't get any work.
Yes,
Ramp
yes,
के लिए,
yes.
I think we prefer
Prefer.
tall models.
Tall models.
So
because
that
it's after all a ramp
yeah,
walk, right?
I think any designer or any choreographer watching this, please, it's a humble request, work with this brackets,
Criteria in your
of
mind.
working with tall models. It's not that we have less tall models in Bangalore. We do have. I think it's going to be a better place if in case they start reworking on a lot of things.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's a good message that we have for both the side of the coin.
Obviously,
yeah?
yes, yeah.
So the viewers, if you are an aspiring model and if you have got a good height, then you should actually groom yourself and prepare yourself for runway model, being a runway model. And the others, please don't get disappointed at all because Rajesh,
No,
I'm one of
I mean,
them.
Good,
But
good
I
things
think there's
come
a
in
lot
small packages.
Definitely,
Yes,
yes.
yeah. What is that? Chota packet, bada
Chota
dhamaka.
dhamaka,
Yeah,
definitely,
so
yes.
yeah, so I'm not too tall, but at the same time, we do have options of choosing a category. As you rightly said, there are options. Print ads hai, itne options hote hain,
Print
there
ads
are-
mein there's no criteria how
बहुत,
tall you look, as long
yeah,
as you photogenic
yes,
and
you're
expressive.
photogenic and expressive,
Very
exactly.
true, very
So
true.
I think so this is a great message that we got from Rajesh and Aditya. Aditya, moving to the next one. I mean, either
Yeah.
of you can always take it. So I want to ask you. This is I also want to tell my viewers that this episode is, as we were jokingly saying, Dhurandhar. Yes, reason is we may touch upon a lot of topics which sound controversial, but
It's a fact.
just to let you know that these are the hidden truths and we kind of here to reveal them probably perhaps in the discussion so that people are aware of more of this industry. So this is one such, I feel. Do you think that the fashion awards, I don't know, I hear them happening every nook and corner. Do you think they're genuine or they're mostly bought?
I'm so sorry. I mean,
Sorry for this question.
No.
but-
You mean that's? I think for sure. I think that should be the first question for me if I have to rectify the whole thing. We definitely have categories to recognize people, get them under one roof, and honor them
Yes.
with a citation. The format
Huh.
for an award night or whatever is this. So you choose them. Initially, they were voting that used to happen.
Yeah,
Then
yeah,
you
yeah.
have a panel of judges to sit
Yes,
down, a panel of eminent people from the fraternity to sit down to
who really understand
talk about it and talk about it and then decide, do I fit into this category, do I fit into this category, and then invite them for a evening. And an award night would have been. I mean, that's
is
the
how
format for an
award-
award night.
yes.
When it started. Oh, today it's completely the
As I
vice
said, every
versa.
nook and corner, no?
Broken corner. I'm sorry. No, I'm not going to take your name. I get calls. They say that, Shetty sir, I want to honor you. I'm going to give you a life achievement award. Or yes, I've got calls.
I'm
Like
sure
things have been here for a
after
couple of
25
years.
years is
Yeah,
like-
for sure.
yeah.
And we have a slot. Would you like to buy the slot for 2 lakhs, 1 lakh? I'm not joking. And I mean, for sure, what happens next is a big conversation, a cat fight with them.
Absolutely.
For sure. So I think today, what's little happening in town, yes, there are few sensible award nights. I can't compare and pile them up together.
together.
But yet, majority of them are bogus. Majority of them are money making mission, and people who go there to watch the show, I don't know where they come from. People who walk up to the stage to receive an award, I don't know what phase they take, climb up the
Yes.
stairs to go up till there.
Confidence.
Yeah, I mean, I should appreciate the confidence I'm doing it. And I think, no. Today, I believe it's a old version, I'm old school, but yet I believe my work has to speak. It's just not
Absolutely.
me climbing up a
And
red
talking.
carpet and picking up a trophy where it's not valued. No, I don't
And the
believe
best
in
part
trophies.
is, when somebody, it's at least happened with me. I've attended one of those where I was invited as a guest, as a speaker.
As a speaker,
Okay,
yeah.
I went there and award de rahe. I'm asking the other person, "Ye hai kaun?"
Ye kaun?
Can you imagine
No,
if
it
I
even
don't
happens.
know the person who's getting an award?
I think I've said
what? Kya
category they belong
yeah.
to. Where do they belong to?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's corrupted.
become-
The only thing that I've understood is they're excited about getting an award, going up onto the stage,
Okay.
paying the money for what little reason I know, idea, best model, supermodel, and then posting that on the Instagram and looking at how many people liking it and talk about it. So that's I think that's a very contagious disease in the town, where if I do it, my next door
But don't
neighbor
you
wants to
think
do
so,
it.
Ki this is happening or this is rampant only because, Rajesh, people are ready to pay really.
And for sure, and normally feel like 10,000, 15,000, 20,000 for someone to hold a trophy to click a picture,
Oh
put
my
on the
goodness.
Instagram would not cost much for them, no?
Oh my God.
Yeah,
This
and that
is-
fame, what you get, it's priceless is for them.
Yeah.
They feel that, oh wow, I'm on the page today, my Instagram is there, my DP is with
It's
this
really
picture.
sad, actually.
It's a very sad
It's a
note.
very sad thing because see, now when I look back at the awards that I have got or been
Achieved
rewarded
or-
with,
achieved,
achieved
yeah.
in the last
Oh, sure,
20
you worked
years
hard
of
for
my
that.
work.
Yeah.
Thing is, now I start thinking anybody tomorrow can do it because they're ready to pay,
Pay the money.
I didn't even know. I wake up in the morning, I get a call where I'm in tears because somebody said, I recognize your work. Work
Yes.
should speak, as you
This
rightly
was very
said.
true. I
And-
believe in that.
And now I'm scared even to take an award when they call because, as you said, you get a call, you don't know whether they'll ask you the money, right? But even I shut the call right
shut
up
right there and
I
there,
said,
and-
listen, you don't have to. I don't have to buy
Buy.
my work.
I'll tell you
right?
what, if I have
Yeah.
to buy, I go down the lane of Double Road, go to Olympic Sports,
And then-
pay, buy 10 trophies, put a label, put on my
put it
table
on
and click a
and say
picture.
Olympic.
I mean, that's
Ye
so
kya hai yaar? It's become
ridiculous.
very,
No,
very-
that's a scenario.
Yeah.
So people want fame in short
Haan.
period.
So there's all shortcuts.
It's shortcuts and thanks
How
to
long
Instagram.
does that
Last.
trophy last?
2
yaar?
hours.
In
Yeah,
memory
2
of
hours.
anybody.
Anyone.
2 hours.
When we don't recognize a
Nice
person,
How do we remember them winning a
किसके
trophy
लिए
for
मिला था उसको?
किस achievement के लिए trophy मिला था? It's a little too.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a fact.
Yeah.
I think we have to pass by, and we can't change them. Snigdha. We really can't change the system.
sad, yeah.
Yeah.
Very sad. And when I'm thinking of these things, when we're talking about buying awards, literally, let's be very open. It's buying awards. People may be keeping quiet about it, but it's all in the open. A lot of people know कि ये खरीदा जाए.
खरीदा जाए.
But when these models, or people who are involved in such things, do you think at the end of doing all this, are they treated as professionals or they are literally treated as disposable assets? क्या है? I mean, what's the truth? It's a very tricky one again.
Definitely not professional models.
No. Huh.
Definitely not. Disposable. See, one who are there in the industry from decades
Huh.
will know immediately what is what.
Yeah.
Right?
Huh.
And immaterial, you take 1 feet का award या 2 inch का award या 15,000 का award. Boss, rather invest on a portfolio. Rather invest on grooming yourself.
Grooming yourself.
Rather invest and go talk to someone who's sensible enough in the fashion industry
Yeah, to guide you,
to guide you, to
mentor
get through you. No,
Yeah.
they will not. Hello, I am the supermodel. I am going to the stage. That
I'm
confidence.
sorry for the viewers, maybe कोई दिल्ली का होगा, लेकिन दिल्ली में एक बहुत famous dialogue है. तुम जानते हो मैं कौन हूँ?
हाँ,
So it's like
हम ही
that's
हम हैं तो क्या हम हैं, तुम ही तुम हो तो क्या तुम
तुम
हो.
हो.
Right? That's
Yes.
the attitude they have.
Oh.
They don't want to
क्या
learn.
growth
I've
है
seen.
यार? With this attitude, you can't grow. That's what
Definitely
I
no.
feel, yeah.
No, they don't want to grow. They don't want to learn. These are just for boss. I have 15, 20,000. Okay, he's coming me.
Short term
और
है,
ನಮಗೆ
everything
ಕರೀತಾರೆ I go to the stage, I pick up my in my mind 2 hours. I've got the award. 2 days will be in
And
the
I put it
Instagram.
up on Instagram.
2 days.
2 दिन का viral रहेगा.
That's it.
उसके बाद
क्या
खत्म.
वायरल रहेगा?
Actually, yeah, क्या
कितना
viral
वायरल
रहेगा?
रहेगा? क्या रहेगा?
Okay.
और कौन देख रहा है आपको?
हाँ, ये this is my question. देख कौन रहा है आपको? Really?
कोई भी नहीं. हम ही देख रहे हैं और हंस रहे हैं.
हंस रहे हैं.
हंस रहे हैं. See, you can't be joker out of yourself.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to use
Yeah,
this
yeah,
word.
yeah, mockery है.
If I want to be a doctor,
Self-mockery.
if I want to be a doctor, there is a process.
Yeah.
If I want to be an engineer, there is a process. If I want to be any corporate, it's a process.
Similarly.
Please go through this process.
Just
Same
to be
as fashion
a
industry
model.
is.
Yeah.
Nobody, I'm not defaming, oh, you can't be a model because 5'2" you can't do anything
no,
in life. No.
of course.
Please go.
Nobody
Lose
should
your
do
weight.
nothing.
Lose your weight if you
Exactly.
want to.
Work on yourself.
Virat Kohli have left butter chicken.
जो उसका
For
favorite-
what?
उसका
And
favorite
see where he is today.
Yeah.
You need to see there are all motivation
Yes,
people where you need to see
yeah,
them
yeah.
and be
Yeah.
aggressive enough to get into
Right.
it. Otherwise, please don't go. Please don't spoil my industry.
Right?
Please don't spoil my industry. You think you're going there, people are laughing at you.
हाँ. Yeah. That
People,
is
you don't know. People are laughing at you. अगर आपको लग रहा है I'm getting 100 likes, 200 likes, sorry.
But पीठ पीछे तो हंसी
They are
है ना
laughing.
लोगों
They are
का.
laughing at you. They are laughing at that sash. They are laughing at your crown. They are laughing at everything. And how are you dressed up? Sorry. Oh my goodness. Those dresses are like fancy dress.
Yeah.
Sorry, I need to add up this.
Colorful.
I need
Please.
to add up a little.
Please.
100%. I can see that fire in him कि मुझे बात बोलना है.
You
Yes.
know where this all starts from? In town, we have every corner like mushrooming, grooming schools.
Yes.
The person who doesn't even know ABC about
off.
what grooming is
They are
would have an ad on the paper or on Insta or whatever. And there's no height criteria, there's no age criteria. Sorry to use the word, there's no the gender criteria today. I'm okay,
Yes,
I'm okay.
yes,
We have
yes.
worked with third gender. I've done a lot of work with third gender.
Yeah.
I'm not degrading about it. So when there's a opportunity for someone to get groomed, and you look at the highlights of what happens after grooming. I'm a layman. I've come from a small town like any other place who come in who doesn't know the fraternity, where to go, where to walk in. I look at a hat. I get excited. I go there. That's the first
I catch.
trap is there. The grooming school will charge them 50,000, 20,000,
Yes, yes.
30,000.
Yes, yes,
क्या promise होता है? Last में क्या promise होता है? Boy, you get an award. A girl, you're a model, you get an award. So to give that.
Or maybe a certification.
No, they gave
for
them. They gave a best model, best walk, best this, best. Sorry,
So that money.
the money.
is it's a package like what
It's a
that's what you're
package,
going to say.
and they groomers. I don't know a few. I mean, sorry, I'm not
Few, of course, are
comparing.
genuine,
They're
but
I
then-
could I can name the best ones that's happening in town where they're genuine and models pass out from the school and become supermodels.
We would
they're
like
still
to
there.
hear the names.
No, I
also
think for
to
sure.
us, yeah?
I mean, there's a lot more school than people who go up till there, give their best. It might sound expensive, but I still recommend students to go up till there.
Because that's genuine.
That's genuine.
That's genuine.
I mean, we have genuine school, but more than one or two genuine school, 100,000 bogus schools are there. Every locality, every area, there's one grooming
So a
school.
question here as we speak. I mean, this is just in the passing. It's just bothering me. When you said, every nook and corner you have these. कौन देता license इनको? As in, how do you get to?
We don't have a
open one?
license for a grooming school.
कुछ तो होना चाहिए ना criteria. कैसे खोल दोगे आप?
They say that it's a platform for giving opportunity to aspiring models. Okay, and they also the poster would also say we give you chance for television, we give you chance for
Web
movies,
series.
web series, कुछ नहीं होता.
तो these are all false hopes and promises.
Two
ना,
things happen.
Rajesh?
One, the grooming के लिए क्या groom करता है ABC they don't know. And second thing, they catch hold of a photographer who gives them 2-3 pictures. It looks like we have better pictures on our phone than they're giving us pictures. Ek then when we finish the whole process, 100 models, 200 models, all under one roof like monkeys and donkeys walking the ramp. Shabby clothes, no ethics, there's no discipline, there's no sense. People looking at it,
Heartbreaking to
I
hear
feel
all
like
this.
banging myself on the wall several times. I think I keep telling Adi, like us, there are a lot more sensible people in town. I have a lot of gurus that I call in town.
Yes.
I think all of us should join hands and do a forum
Absolutely.
and
Make a council.
Make a
Yeah.
council.
Why don't you do
And
this?
I mean, I think
I'm working already.
It's a
on it.
great idea.
and see, we need to draw lines.
Yeah,
It's already been
High time.
saturated to the core.
high
It's
time.
gone to the bottom of the sea. I think we should neglect what's happening, ignore what's happening, strengthen our fraternity,
Yes.
strong, make our
Work
community
on the
more
areas
strong,
of improvement where
and-
it was needed
and
way long.
see that we are no less than any other
Yeah.
fraternity. At one given time, when I used to go to Delhi, Bombay, people would say, "Wow, you're from Bangalore." The perspective of looking at me was different. They say Bangalore was a fashion capital then.
That is true. Yeah.
I'm so
But
sorry,
not
not
anymore.
anymore.
Not
Not
anymore.
anymore. Zero.
It's
Very
sad.
few people
the way
are.
we've lost.
Very few people are doing great job.
Yeah.
Very few people, and they're doing their own job very classily, contentedly inside, and they're not bothered about what's
That
happening
is what
outside.
They are. That's because they know their work.
They know
in
their
and
work,
out. So
yeah.
they don't
They
have
have
to
to-
worry what's happening. But then again, as we rightly
Yes.
said, there is this pool of other.
Yes,
ये वो
yes.
बोलते हैं ना एक तालाब में गंदी मछली
हाँ,
हाँ,
सबको
हाँ,
खराब
सबको
कर देती है.
खराब
So
कर
that
रही है.
that name travels faster.
Fast.
Definitely, yes.
Travels faster.
And simultaneously there was a little evolution in the national level and international level when Mrs. started, if you remember.
Yes.
And today my next door auntie is Mrs. something,
yes.
my neighbor is
Everyone
something.
is
yeah,
this is something, na? I think
that
they also
bothers
must
me.
be paying.
Pay 100% pay.
Gosh.
Shraddha, I'm not
बहुत
exaggerating.
पैसा है, बहुत पैसा है.
बहुत-
Thank God I'm from that time
Where
there
you
was nothing which
sincerely
genuinely
want
won the crown
today
that I have.
वो
Very
significance ही नहीं है. We don't, and today I'm telling you, if someone really wants something and come, and someone winning down, we can't even get to know who's the real act, who's in the real thing,
Oh, yeah.
who's won
You're
the
right.
real crown.
You're right.
And
Yeah.
see, I'm not comparing people.
Yeah.
I think people who are listening to me should have I mean, for sure, they might get offended, but I'm talking to people who are really genuine, are one Mrs. World or Mrs. India. There are a lot of people who
They have
represent
worked hard for
Bangalore.
it.
They really worked hard. They're tall, they're beautiful, they're intelligent, they're married,
Exactly.
and they have
Everything
been
is
example for a lot more. And they're doing
Yes.
a lot of social work in the community today.
Exactly.
So we have a
Inspiration, you
yeah.
know?
So when
Yeah.
something more against the law is happening, the real ones are getting shaded. They're overlapping.
Yeah, they overlap.
So yeah. So I feel pity for them. I
Yeah.
think I'm just wondering after 10 years if nothing is going to be. No, we are not
I'm
doing
sure
anything.
you'll not let that go out of your
Hopefully.
hands.
Yeah,
either. No,
hopefully.
you need to work on this, as you rightly said. I think I'm really looking forward to the council that you're
Yes,
building
yes.
up, and all my support.
Yeah, thank
for
you so
sure,
much, Shraddha.
For sure,
I'm
because
really
we coming
need
from
this.
that time when we've seen the best, and today we see the worst.
Yeah.
Seen the both side of the coin,
We
right?
both have already spoken
I
to
mean,
few
we tried
seniors.
reaching out to people.
Absolutely,
So they
And
are-
again, we
Yes.
think about it, we talk, and all
Whatever
of
I
us
can
going to
do,
be.
please let me know.
100%, yes.
Whatever.
The voice is here, so you need through you. We definitely need to get connected to a lot more people. No, we think about it, talk about it, and equally all of us get so busy in our lives,
And
so
then
we
again-
we depart and again we
Yeah,
forget.
yeah. No, but
Until unless there's something nasty that happens in town,
And
we
then,
call-
then we will. It's almost like, you know, जब तक एक death नहीं हो जाती, they don't realize the danger of
Danger of
that.
the-
So this
correct,
is
yeah.
what. Let's do one thing. Let's make this as a commitment. You said something today which I heard.
Oh, lovely.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm going to follow up on this and
Yeah.
say,
Definitely,
hey, when
yes.
is the council coming up?
No,
and I'm
definitely.
very, very bad when it comes to following up. Huh? When I say
I
bad
know.
means
You're
I
behind
will-
me,
We have-
right?
I have-
No, I think we need someone to provoke and
Till I
motivate
get
us.
it, no?
Yeah.
I'm always
Lovely,
so
lovely.
मेरा है.
No, we will. We're already
We
there.
should. All right. So, do you want to add on to it, or do you want me to ask you something on similar lines, of course? But you know, let's
As
see
I
how.
told you, the content that you've chosen us to speak with us, I don't think
It
there's
can
going to be a
take
full
days
stop.
together.
I know, because there's so much that I want to
I
so
think
much
he's
cry.
covered
I
most.
want to so much to come out of and say,
Which is fine.
talk about
That's
it.
why I
Because
wanted you here
see,
today and
every
speak
time
about
we
it.
look into it, I've been wondering, why is this? Why is this? Have we not?
So we have a platform today to reach
Yeah,
out to bigger
are we
audience.
not intelligent enough to look what's happening, what
नहीं,
disasters
वो तो
happening?
सबको पता है
ये
यार.
सब तो- yeah.
But it's just like
Yes.
how many want to really speak the
Speak
truth
the
out?
truth out.
Who's going to bell the cat?
Bell
Let's
the
put
cat.
it this
Yeah,
way.
yeah.
everyone is so scared,
no.
बोलेंगे यार हमारा नुकसान होगा, छोड़ देना.
Scared. I mean, I'm not
No, there's nothing
scared.
to be
See, I'll
scared.
tell you what. If I talk about it, they might listen to me and probably implement or ignore. But I want a revolution to happen.
Yes.
I want people to get into the
Come
shoes,
together
come
in
together,
those.
and it's such a beautiful place to
It's
live.
such a beautiful
Every today, this industry is integral part of every house. When I wanted to become a designer, I still remember my father literally belting me, saying
Yeah.
that you're not getting into this fraternity.
Yeah.
Today, father or the mother, they want to push their children to
Children
get
to
into acting, modeling, dancing, become a designer, actor. They just want to be them in the limelight.
Yeah.
So for that, there's a lot of scope, lot of opportunity, and lot of talented people coming out. But what are we doing? We're not accumulating them under one roof to give them or guide them the right path. So that is lacking. This, if I'm keen of sending my daughter or son to a grooming school,
Yes.
my neighbor opens up a school because he knows my requirement. No, that's what been happening. But I don't know how talented my children are, how capable they are. But I want to be them. I want them. I proudly say, Adi, my daughter is a model. She's going to a grooming school. No, we don't want that. We've done. I'm not exaggerating. I've stopped people walking on this road, stopped people in the restaurant and said, "You are going to be a model. You have that conventional look. Why don't you come work with us?"
How lovely.
I'm not joking.
How
Those
lovely.
days are gone.
Yes.
If I meet someone, she's already a model. I mean, in general, I'm
But this
not.
is something I remember you telling me way back then.
No,
I think I never considered. I was always a radio jockey into communication,
You have
etc.
that spark. You
He
can.
told
I
me
said,
that,
why don't she was in the radio? She's a good
"Why
communicator.
don't you
I said, why don't you come? You walk for me as a showstopper. You can't be there.
And
See,
it's been a game changer, at least.
Yeah. So today we don't get that opportunity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
So,
people have to come together to understand what's really required to guide them and mentor them in the right path.
Right path. For that, when I compare a city like Delhi or Bombay, for sure, the whole town knows about how big the city would accommodate agencies.
Yeah.
Okay, we have that culture in Delhi, Bombay, but unfortunately, we couldn't sustain having an agency where models get enrolled and they get groomed and sign a contract working for them for some time, or the contract is for some time, 1 year, 3 years. I think if the system strongly gets into Bangalore, we'll have quality work, quality control on models and work.
And probably get back to be the fashion capital.
100%. I'm so
Why
sorry.
not?
I need to remember this gentleman who's been one of my guru.
Yeah.
I definitely every time think about MS Sridhar sir.
Oh,
At this given time, where there was quality, there was worship, there was supermodels. When I say a model, when I turn around, out of 100, I knew she was a model. That ambience, that aura was there.
Of course, I think so much of respect goes. I must tell you this: last 3-4 episodes with the couples that I had, everyone.
I remembered.
Yes.
We all
He's an
remember
integral
always.
part of it. Ash, Adi, every show I remember Sridhar sir.
Yeah.
I've learned so much with Sridhar.
What professionalism, huh? And the kind of guidance he would give is all missing.
I've learned my backstage work with Sridhar sir. I worked with Sridhar sir shows as a designer, backstage helper.
So much
I've done
of
all
blessings
kind of
for
work.
him.
I
Yeah.
swear, I'm so proudly talk about.
Yes.
I knew him. I had worked with him.
Yeah.
So I think we need to have such people.
Such people.
And people are very ready to go from any part of the world to Cunningham Road, go to school, learn, wait,
The right
give time. As Adi said, people are not ready to listen. They're not ready to learn.
So this was my next question. In fact, kind of in this, as in the passing as we talk, Adi, what do you think? See, models. अभी क्या है जब आप किसी को बोलते हो ना कि मॉडल है, सबसे पहले क्या आता है? कैसे दिखते हैं वो लोग? Everyone keeps talking about the looks. But do you think looks is everything or professionalism and discipline? I mean, up to what? I wouldn't say कि आपको ratio बताने की जरूरत है, but do you think that looks are everything?
No,
Yeah.
looks are not everything.
Not everything.
Professional discipline makes you what you are. The look will automatically surface on you.
So it's also like an enhancement. No?
Definitely,
so if
yes.
you are gifted with whatever looks you have, but grooming can be done to look better. At least we all feel whatever we are, we are
Okay.
gifted. In that, if you do, why do people do makeup? Why do they do makeup? To look
Exactly.
a little better than what you are.
Exactly.
But if you have discipline and professionalism, which is a completely social skill, that
It'll
you
come
need to learn,
automatically. Things will
your
arise.
attitude and your
Yes,
personality
yes.
changes,
aa
right?
jata hai,
That's
aaram se
something
aa
which I
jata
was
hai.
feeling.
Yes,
A model
yes.
must have these two.
Very
Definitely
true.
yes.
See, just the beauty or the height is
Doesn't really matter.
yes, it complements the whole look and feel. But yet, the interest towards what you're doing, and you need to be a good learner and a listener,
Yeah.
and automatically things fall in place.
Yes.
I need to share this thought. I was doing a small activity for Baldwin's Fashion Institute,
Okay.
where I found a girl. Where we were doing a shoot. Baldwin's also got a fashion BSc.
Okay,
So
they
we're
have
doing
that,
a
syllabus kind of
syllabus
thing.
kind, and
Acha.
we're doing a photo shoot for one of the designer from the institute. The principal had called me up and we're doing a shoot. So what they wanted, they said, why don't we pick up few girls from a degree college and make them look like models, and so that it's a college shoot, it's a portfolio for a student, and we do it. So I found the girl who walked in, that as soon as she walked into the hall, I felt there's something big about this girl. We worked, and I told her, look, girl, you are conventionally beautiful. You are going to be a supermodel one day. If
Okay.
you become a model, she's tall and graceful and beautiful, dusky,
Ah.
amazing,
Right.
very conventional.
Ah.
I'll disclose the name in some time.
I'm waiting for that.
Yes.
Then after which, when we were regularly doing shows, and I said, can I coordinate you for one of my shows? She said yes. And along with the photo shoot, the Baldwins, the same college, were displaying the clothes for the annual
Okay,
day,
uh-huh.
and the girl who helped me for the shoot were the models to walk the ramp.
Okay.
All Baldwin college girls.
Okay.
A different segment,
right.
BCom or BA, I don't know what.
But from the college.
From the college, and I had to do a little grooming because they were not
Yeah.
models, and I did the grooming.
Okay.
And after the show went all went well, and I offered her a show. She said she'll come and work for me.
Okay.
She came out and she worked with me. After which, there was no looking back for her. And today, I think she is, for sure, I do have a database of what little she done. She was in Milan Fashion Week,
Wow.
Paris Fashion Week. I'm talking none other than Archana Anil Kumar.
Oh. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not joking. I mean, if Archana is listening to me, I've never talked about what little work I've done or what little work I've gave. That was such a coincidence, and I think destiny had
Wow.
something for me to meet Archana, and we met, and afterwards she worked with Prasad, Rahul, every Sridhar sir. She did massive, and she's done Sabyasachi. She's done all big
Wow.
names.
Look at this.
Archana is a
Getting
big model, yeah.
goosebumps.
But for me, the day when I saw, see, we get that spark. You look
Exactly.
at them and you get to
But Rajesh,
understand.
you recognized her.
Yes.
What if you had not?
Yeah.
Today she wouldn't have
I
been
mean,
where.
I don't know where should have been.
Maybe.
No,
It's
I'm
all
not a
destiny.
maker. Trust me.
But-
I'm not
but
a
you
maker.
recognize.
But that was
No,
just
no.
I mean, that was.
You're being modest.
I swear.
Let me be very
like
honest with
this,
you. You're modest.
I don't know, Adi knows the list
Yeah,
of names.
yeah.
How many people I've approached directly, and their lives have turned tables.
I have
mean-
to wait one day to be the senior category.
No,
Kaun is senior, yaar?
He
Definitely.
calls me, I'm a lucky charm for a lot of them, but I don't talk about it because I don't consider that. But through me, I've worked with
But this is
so
amazing,
many of
isn't
them.
it? When you touch
This is-
lives,
I
you
would-
don't know
and when
how
you
it
look at them, and trust me, Archie, I mean, also call her Archie sometimes. She wishes me on my birthday.
How
I
lovely.
wish her on her birthday. I mean, not that constant touch, but yet
But
that small thing. Hi Rajesh, how are you? Your life is contented. What else you need? We don't
Boy,
expect
nah,
anything, you know.
right.
I saw, see that today we don't get that spark anywhere.
Ah.
Anywhere. I'll search out for
you
spaces.
search.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I can so imagine. And this was possible maybe because of those days where everything was so genuinely done. And
No,
that's
it's
how
not-
you recognized her.
No, today I think, as I said, everyone are well groomed. I mean, and everyone wants to be a model. All that fine, well said and done. But there's a lot of things that you need
That
to
is
go
what we were talking
through,
about, the
yeah.
discipline and the professionalism.
Professionalism.
If these two are not there,
Not there.
no matter how good you look,
And
no matter how tall you are, you may not make it there, right?
Trust me, tell me, was it a cakewalk for Shushmita Sen and
Exactly.
Aishwarya
I mean,
Rai?
can you imagine the
Yeah,
grind they went through, right?
And for sure today they're like
Yeah.
They settled and all that happened later.
Yeah.
But still, when you go through, when you have a biography
You
about them
have.
and look into what all they've
Then
gone
you
through.
know. I still remember. See, Sushmita happens to be my dad's
Oh, yeah, you're from
colleague, for the same,
Kolkata. Yeah,
Fauji background.
Fauji background, yeah.
Her mom actually cut.
Yeah, I remember.
To
Cut
make the
metal.
glove. It
Yeah.
was not a ready-made glove. Nothing.
Yes,
वो
yes,
सब
yes.
पुराने कपड़ों से garage के नीचे अंदर बैठ के बनाया. But look at what impact.
That
Why?
is
Because she
what
knew
knew
the
that.
she had that thing in her
Spark
to
in her.
walk. The way she did, the way she spoke. Now this, of course, I always thank God for, because exposure for us, the Fauji background, is way beyond
beyond.
others who are in the same region for the longest time.
Definitely.
So for us, we've seen the world around, right? So the exposure helps us to talk and communicate in a right way or with the attitude and confidence. Baki Bhagwan dekhega. So she had that, but she used it and put it at the right place.
And so it's not easy. It can
Nothing
comes on your
easy.
palate.
Yeah.
Nothing falls down
Yeah.
on your
Well,
plate.
How many people are born with a silver spoon?
No, yeah,
but even after that, how many people really worked hard to be there?
you need to work hard for anything. After 25 years of my what
Yeah,
little I'm doing,
yeah.
for me every morning is a new day.
Right.
I wake up
You
to
learn
say
so
that
much. Yeah.
and I still have the same I have the same energy. I come out and say, oh, there's a new day for me. I need to give
And
my
you know
best.
why that is?
Yes.
Because you are an OG from that time
time.
who believes to be grounded to learn.
Yeah, very
The
true.
day you feel
that I'm the
मैं
best.
25 साल हो गया मुझे क्यों सीखना है किसी से? You're finished.
Yeah.
I think you don't grow from there. Yeah.
Every day is a learning.
And a lot of people in town, they do it. It's
Yeah.
not, we're not comparing or just degrading. It's a general thing.
But
Yeah. It's
a
an art.
lot, it's a
Being in the industry,
Yeah.
it's not easy. Really not easy.
Yeah.
It's definitely very difficult.
Yeah.
And yes, luck is an integral part of every individual.
Yeah.
You
Destiny
need
is
to,
something we
luck
can't,
is always there.
ignore.
And your communication skill
Yeah.
and your, when I say communication, is with the kind of knowledge you have,
Yeah.
the kind of people you know,
Yeah.
and the kind of contact you have,
Yeah.
you grow. That is always
That
there.
is always
That
there.
that is I was a foreigner when I walked into Bangalore 25 years before. I never even knew one single soul apart from my relatives.
Yeah.
But so to get in,
Yeah.
meet them, talk to them, being there, all that, I took the initiative of
Nice.
stopping people to talk. I mean, those days are different, but today it's
People
easy.
don't make that effort is what you
No,
say,
no.
right?
Today it's all Instagram.
Huh.
Hi, this is my profile. Let me know if there's any work.
Yes.
Oh, अच्छा.
Like really?
No, no.
Yeah, oh, is
Okay.
that
मैं
that
इधर
easy?
बैठा हूँ तुम्हारे लिए
तुम्हारा
लाइनअप
काम
लाने
लेके।
के लिए
नहीं,
हमने एक पोस्टर डाला तुम आ जाओ
नहीं, वो छोड़ो वो बात.
Adi, with this, when you're talking with the social media, no, I have I'm not guilty about this question, but I want to ask on behalf of many who are into this influencer role. मेरे को ये पूछना था, do you think the influencers have literally taken over the real models? This is a tricky question again because I'm one of them, but I don't feel I've taken over. I'm doing my work. But for me, I really want to understand because
no,
you're
they
so
are
much into
not.
social media.
No, I'll
right?
tell you what,
They
couple
haven't.
of the influencers are sensible, and yes, they're doing a good job. I'll
Yes.
tell you what, no names again. Someone who's there in the fraternity for some time, they've understood the system,
Yeah.
they become influencers, appreciate.
Yeah.
Because they've gone through shit, they've understood the system,
yes.
and they know what they're talking. Someone who's might feel that I'm retiring now, I might not getting more work. I can be a stylist, I can be an influencer, that's fine. That's what it's required. But someone who doesn't even know ABC about what they're talking and they claim to be an influencer,
You know, this one question I must tell you what I ask when I meet so-called influencers. I only ask them one question straight away. What does it mean to be an
influencer, they have
They
nothing
have
to
blank.
no, they don't have an answer. Because what does influence mean to you?
It's there in the
Have you
word.
done something to influence
Influence.
somebody, inspire
Yeah.
somebody to follow your
Follow you.
footsteps? How can you just become an influencer,
Influencer
like that?
overnight.
Or call yourself an influencer?
That's what I mean.
It's such an, I think this is taken for granted. eh?
Models are
No.
turning influencers. Models are not getting work. हाँ कहाँ पैसा मिल रहा है? Influencers चलो.
You become an
Influencers.
influencer, you go there, go to a store.
But how can a model be an influencer? यार वो क्या influence कर रही है? क्या कर रहा है?
See, I'll tell you, a model walks into a jewelry shop
हाँ.
and he knows the owner of the jewelry shop.
Oh.
Or
Yes.
someone would have recommended the
Yes.
name of the jewelry shop. She goes there and she starts talking about the jewelry where she does, at time, There's a content that's given her to speak.
Yeah.
At times she speaks on her own. But immaterially whether what she's doing, and if you do that, you're not an influencer,
You
no?
don't become an influencer.
You're a guide.
Exactly.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
बिल्कुल ये स्टोर में ये मिलता है
ये
store में-
ये करना
ये ले लो,
है
ऐसे
जो ये
पहनो,
ज्वेलरी
ऐसे-
कुंदन होता है ये ज्वेलरी रूबी होता है hello who doesn't know that I mean see I mean sorry
I love that. No, you're just being too honest.
no I
That's
think
perfectly
see this
all right.
is that's the whole
Yeah.
system has gone to a third track. There's no two railway tracks at all here. It's gone to the third track where the track I don't know where the track is going.
For example, how we laughed.
Yeah.
The same thing,
People
lakhs
are
of
laughing,
people are laughing,
Laughing.
seeing them. They think they are getting
Yes.
influenced, they are getting
And they
over-
ignore. I look at a reel. I know the girl. I know who she
Yes.
is. But I laugh myself. I have a cup of laughter
And you
looking at.
chose to
No,
ignore.
because there's no point talking about it. Neither call up and ask he or she, why are you doing this? That's none of my business. If they're happy, contented, it's okay. The whole world, someone who.
And there are many like this.
Oh,
that-
there are many like that. Many.
Forget me, they don't listen to him.
They
Chalo,
don't.
I'm being into a lot of sectors, right? He's been in this industry from 25.
And,
Listen,
listen to me. Definitely. Second thing, I don't. We work together.
Yes.
I've never said I know everything.
Yeah.
And this is what it is. And you have to listen to me. I never do that. You listen
I've
to
seen
me.
you
You
close
work.
quarters.
Other which ways? I think you mean
It's okay.
you finish the show for the day and you leave.
sir,
Tata,
this head is
bye-bye.
paining, sir, this headgear is paining. Can I remove it? He's like, okay,
Take it off.
remove it.
If you're,
Oh,
if
you can't take
He's
this-
a stylist. He knows what he's doing. He knows
Yeah,
what
if
he
you don't
what he
believe
requires.
in his work, then
No, a little pain you can't.
Arre,
It's
I
not
can't
even.
handle.
We
No,
we all
Sometimes
understand.
it happens because I'm more into avant-garde
Yes,
fashion.
yes.
My headgears are larger than life, and sometimes it's bizarre.
they're beautiful.
And it's
Oh my God, I go crazy seeing your
thank you so
work,
much.
my God.
So they might not have worn it before. It might be the first time. A couple of them would acknowledge they
Yes.
wear it.
They enjoy also. They do it.
also. Couple of them might find it difficult. See, we get into all that.
We are there to support and
accommodating
move.
things when we work, but sometimes it so happens that like very intentional. Then we feel a little sad.
So you ignore us, then we ignore you for life.
हाँ, वो एक ही काम हुआ ना. So it's almost
खत्म.
like, you know, हाँ.
They cannot get back to
You
us.
come for a short term. हो गया, आज का हो गया,
आज
काम
का हो गया,
खत्म.
खत्म हो गया.
Yeah. So I have another thing in my mind that's been going as you talk about so much about fashion, and the kind of knowledge you have is enormous. You know.